Hello guys, welcome back to Teenage Children Lore Update family. Thank you all so much for pulling up and supporting this channel. You're all amazing. We are here in this video to talk about the case of GH, fabricated illness, kidney stones. Before we launch into this, it's important to emphasize from the outset that a suspicion of fabricated illness is not in itself a diagnosis of an illness. When a suspicion is made by a competent doctor, then it requires the court to make findings of facts. In this type of cases, the court has to take into account all the evidence and decide whether the suspicion or allegations are correct or true. The counsel has to prove that they are probably correct. The parents do not have to prove anything. Oh, but before I go on into the decision and the story of this case, it has been said, and I don't know where, particularly when I specifically read it, I must have been in a seminar somewhere, that it has been said sometimes that the allegation of fabricated illness is sometimes a cry for help by a parent or a particular parent is being affected by a learning disability or some mental health difficulty. It may or may not be the case here. You judge for yourself after listening to the entire video. The facts of this case are truly shocking. Now let's delve into the summary and the brief fact of the case. And the summary of the judgment made by the court in this particular case was that a local authority said that a mother lied about her 6-year-old child, saying that the kid was producing kidney stones. I kid you not, kidney stone, no pun intended. After the investigation commenced, the mother maintained that she did not lie, but that she only told doctors what she had seen. She handed over to doctors and nurses stones which she believed her child passed through his urine. The court had to decide whether what the mother was saying about the stones were true or truth or were lies. It seems that for almost 2 years, the mother exaggerated the child's symptoms of constipation, high temperatures, and problems with sweating and illness to doctors, giving them wrong information about the child's condition when at home. In terms of the evidence considered by the court heard evidence from the parents, wider family members, school, his social worker, medical professionals, expert witnesses, and considered many medical reports. In this particular case, the court made the following findings of fact. Number 1, the child is a generally well boy. He has had constipation, repeated tonsillitis, COVID, mycoplasma, pneumonia, and 2 urinary infections. But he does not have a serious bowel condition, and he has never produced stones from his kidneys. Number 2, the stones the mother put in the pots and handed over to doctors and nurses were in fact not stones from the child's kidneys. They were different colors, but kidney stones produced by one person will be the same color. Many of the stones shown to doctors and nurses were much too big to have passed down the child's tubes and out while urinating. Number 3, evidence was considered which proved that the stones did not come from inside the child. They must have been put in the plastic jug he was urinating into, or into the pots the mother handed over to the doctors and nurses by him or by someone else. It was, and this is number 4, finding number 4, which I pulled out from the judgment. It was unlikely that the child put the stones into the pots for reasons which include the fact that he is too young to have known what kidney stones are. He's too young to have tricked his mother and grandmother into thinking he had produced stones while urinating. Number 5, the mother and the child were alone on most occasions when stones were in the jug or put in the pots. And if the evidence is clear that the child could not have put the stones into the pot or jug by himself, then it must have been the mother who put them in the pot or jug. Number 6, in many instances, the court found that the mother's evidence about the stones, and this was during cross-examination, the court found them under cross-examination to be unreliable. Number 7, at other times when the mother told doctors that at home that her son has had high temperatures, but as soon as the child got into hospital, all of a sudden his temperature is back to normal and was always normal. Here, and in respect of this one, the court found that the mother exaggerated child's symptoms of high temperatures, fever, and night sweats. Number 8, the court found that the mother exaggerated the child's tummy pain due to constipation, and this has resulted in many more hospital attendances than he needed. Number 9, the court also explored the mother's intention in saying all what she told the medical professionals. The court on this issue found that the mother's exaggerations of her son's illnesses and symptoms were not due to any bad intentions. She, the mother, had been over anxious and has had ideas stuck in her mind that the doctors are missing a serious illness affecting her son. Number 10, in fact, the mother made up stories about her son passing kidney stones. And when the mother did this, the judge made the following comment in the judgment, and I quote, the judge said, and I quote, "I do not think she did so because she wanted to cause him harm or because of any bad intentions. I find that she made up stories about the kidney stones to get attention for her child, because she still thought that there was something seriously wrong with him the doctors were missing, and to get attention for herself as a concerned mother. She did not want to harm her son when reporting kidney stones, but she was being dishonest." In this case, the court concluded that the mother lied about the son producing She lied about her son producing kidney stones. She handed over to doctors some stones which she knew her son had not passed in his urine. She told doctors that he had passed them in his urine. She knew that was not true. The mother exaggerated the child's symptoms of fever, high temperatures, and night sweats and tummy pain. That exaggeration was due to her fixed belief, due to her learning disability and autism. But the lying about the kidney stone is not due to her learning disability and autism. The child has suffered harm as a result of the exaggeration and the lying. Now, this is quite interesting. The judge said, the lying about the kidney stone is not due to her learning disability and autism. Although the exaggeration was due to her fixed belief. Quite interesting. The court decided in this particular case to schedule another hearing to consider how all of this will affect how the child is to be cared for in the future. Please come again to this channel. We may revisit the outcome for this particular child. And for all of you who may be interested in reading the full judgment, the full citation of this court case is GH, that's G for golf, H for Harry, open brackets, fabricated illness, colon, kidney stones, close brackets, reported in the year 2024, EWFC, from page 67. I repeat that. GH, open brackets, fabricated illness, kidney stones, reported in 2024, EWFC, from page 67. This story clearly illustrates the challenges of protecting children from fabricated illnesses and the harm this can cause to the child. Please let me know what you think about this story and the court decision in the comments below. And if you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please make sure you do so. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you so much.